Hello, wrestler fans. How you guys today? Just finished watching NXT for September the 10th, 2024. The show opened up great with the tag team title match between Nathan Frazier and Axion defending against the Street Profits. That was a surprise because apparently TNA's tag team of the Rascals, MSK, West, and Trey Miguel could not make the show due to unseen circumstances. So the Rock's daughter announced the Profits as the surprise tag team. Great match. Wow, what a match. Wow. Dawkins and Nathan Frazier had the speed going across the ropes. Nathan Frazier caught him with a super kick. Dawkins came off those ropes, spinning back fist, just floored Nathan Frazier. Montez Ford kept knocking down Axion and kept showboating. Axion jumped up, draw kicked right in the face for showboating. The champs then double team super kick Dawkins. Double team slingshot drop kicks onto Montez Ford off the ropes. Then the champs delivered the double team finisher, the Spanish Fly, Phoenix Splash on Montez Ford. Ford kicked out of that. Ford, at one point during the match, caught Nathan Frazier coming off the ropes for a 450 splash. Jumped up, caught him. Booker T's finisher, the bookend. Booker T loved that. That was cool. Dawkins, at one point, tossed Nathan Frazier shoulder tackle style into a back body drop from Montez. The champs fought back. Went for the double team finisher on Dawkins. He countered it. Nexion hit the Spanish Fly, but he countered the Nathan Frazier's Phoenix Splash. Then the Profits hit their double team finisher, the back body drop blockbuster. Suddenly, the Bloodline members, Jacob Fatu and the SmackDown Tag Champs, the Tunga Brothers, attacked. So no winners. They laid out all four guys. I'm okay with that interference if it's going to lead to the Profits feuding with the Tunga Brothers for the SmackDown Tag Team Championships. I'll be okay with that. Next up, the debut match of the Japanese superstar now signed, Julia. She took on SmackDown Chelsea Green. This match wasn't so good. Chelsea Green slapped her across the face to start the match. Oh, come on. If you're going to slap someone across the face, put some power behind that. Put some smack behind that. Don't just that's it. Come on. Julia made her pay with octopus stretch. Announcers called her a spider web for some reason. Chelsea Green got a rope break, hit a running knee to the face. Sent her out of the ring. Free time, sent her over the announce table. That was awesome. That was a cool sequence. Had a running bicycle kick. Julia fought back, neck breaker off the ring apron. Shining Wizard, a knee smash to the face. At one point, Chelsea Green went to apply a sleeper hold on the top rope. She applied it and then she slipped off the top rope. So she had to reapply that. That was sloppy. Julia won the match with Goldberg's jackhammer. They call this the Northern Light Supernova Suplex. That's a lot to name for a finisher. Julia picks up a debut win. And also at one point in the match when they were fighting outside, the referee counted 8 and stopped, recount it. That's what I didn't like about this match was the Fury mistakes that was made. Next up, we had the Heritage Cup match. Charlie Dempsey defended against Javon Evans. Now, Charlie Dempsey had Bones and Sinclair at ringside. I was wondering, where's Tavon Heights? He hasn't been around for a while. He becomes a factor in this match. Javon Evans came out with his new partner, Cedric Alexander. Round 1. They kept out wrestling each other, exchanging holds, reversing takedowns, countering each other's roll-ups. Round 2, Javon Evans caught Charlie Dempsey by surprise when the bell rang with a running forearm in the corner. Shoulder tackles in the corner. Then Dempsey quickly Irish whipped him, and Devon Evans back his head. He had a turnbuckle, and as he bounced off of it, Charlie Dempsey German suplexed him into a pinfall to get the first fall. Round 3 happened during commercial. Came back live, 30 seconds left. Javon Evans hit that top rope spinning splash to tie it up. Round 4, all Javon Evans. Super kick off the ropes. Disaster kick off the ropes. Spinning splash off the ropes. Charlie Dempsey and him exchanged uppercuts. Charlie Dempsey delivered a tiger suplex. Uppercut Javon Evans, and he's coming through the ropes to the outside. Round 5 is all tied up. Javon Evans had won, folks, but Bones put Dempsey's foot on the ropes. Referee saw that. Now, if the Heritage Cup champion gets caught cheating, he's supposed to get disqualified. Every time there's a match when the Heritage Cup champion purposely tries to get disqualified, the referee doesn't disqualify him. So I don't know why that rule is in place that if the cup holder gets caught disqualified and loses the cup. Because it never happens. Like, Dempsey applied a sleeper hold. The round ended. Refused to let go. Everybody had to get in the ring, separate them. That should have been disqualification right there. Anyways, Bones put his foot on the rope, so I got sidetracked there. Cedric Alexander came flying off the ropes, over the referee, knocking down Bones on the outside. Suddenly, Tavon Heights shows up. Belly suplex Javon Evans. Dempsey retains the cup. The referee never saw Heights get involved. Next up, Tony the Don came out. Called out Umafima, North American champion. He came out. Tony Don said, I went to TNA, I got someone, I hired someone, paid him a lot of money to come out and whoop your ass. It was TNA's version of Brock Lesnar. This guy looks like Brock Lesnar, has the hairdo like Brock Lesnar. His name's Hammerstone. He came out, Umafima was like, let's go. Battle rang, they stared down each other. Umafima just smoked his ass with a punch. I love that. Hammerstone had a top rope drop kick, choke slam, forearm shots, running shoulder tackles. Umafima fought back, knocked him down with a clothesline to the back of the head, stomps across the back, elbow drops across the back, picked him up, overhead tossed his ass. Hammerstone got up, belly to belly suplex. Umafima had enough, hit that powerbomb toss, then hit the powerbomb for the quick win. Tony, again, was not happy because he's trying to win the North American Championship for Umafima. He's trying to weaken him up, and it's backfiring. That's 2 weeks in a row now that his game plan has backfired and Umafima's picked up the win. Then we had Duke Hudson of Chase U with Roddy Osborne and Thea Hill ringside took on Ridge Holland. Battle rank, Duke Hudson just destroyed Ridge Holland. Ridge Holland hit a punch in the ropes, slingshot him into the ropes, had a body slam, ground pound attack. Duke Hudson fought back. Then Ridge Holland quickly hit the DDTs. The match was over within 3 minutes. I didn't like that. It should have went like 10, 15 minutes. Not a 3-minute match. After the match, this part was hilarious. He sends Duke outside the ring. Copies Eric Rowan. Breaks a barricade. Smashes Duke with it across the back. Suplexes him on the barricade. And then puts him on the announce table. And I think he's going to move through it, but he doesn't. Thea Hill is like, don't hurt him, don't hurt him. Roddy Osborne's not even trying to help his partner. He's just standing there watching this happen. So then Ridge Holland's like, pulls him off the announce table and DDTs him on that broken piece of barricade and walks away. So good friend you are there, Roddy Osborne. You don't even help out your partner, Duke Hudson, of the stable. Just let him get his ass kicked. Also during the match, Ridge Holland went to do that Da Vinci style running crossbody. It was sloppy as hell. So Ridge, don't copy somebody else's move and try to do it, buddy, because no, that's Da Vinci's move. That's his move only. Next up, we had an open challenge for the TNA Knockouts Championship. Jordan Grace came out. Last week, they announced this, and I was kind of confused if it was going to be happening on NXT or TNA last week. And it happened on TNA. Carmen apparently showed up. Jordan Grace made sure to work with her. So this week, she showed up for open challenge for the title. All the winners backstage talking. Like, I'm going to be the one to go out and accept it. Everybody's talking, so Ruka's like, well, you guys are just going to be talking about it. I'm just going to sneak out of the locker room and accept the open challenge. So it was Ruka, Jordan Grace, great match. It was ruined. I don't like how it was ruined, but great match. Ruka took it to Jordan Grace, folks. Wow. Moonsault to the outside, knocked down the champion. Champion got up. She had a top rope splash, knocking her down. Champion got up. She heard Corona her to the outside. Champion got up. She had a spinning corkscrew splash, knocking her back down. Jordan Grace had enough, went for a turtle whirl side slam. Ruka countered that with DDT, spiked right on her head. And I thought during this match, like, Ruka's going to win this championship. She's going to beat the Knockouts champion. I was rooting for Ruka. I was a big fan of her. I'm a big fan of Jordan Grace as well. Jordan Grace had enough. Man, picked up. Ruka was strong, slammed her down. Veda bomb. Muscle buster like Samoa Joe does off the ropes. Then Rosemary Windichu attack. So no clear winner. That's why I hate it. They did not need to ruin that match. And I know Ruka was going to win that championship. But they attacked. Windichu applied the sleeper hold on Jordan Grace. And she did not let go within 5 seconds. She held it on for good like 20 seconds. Maybe she's learning. And they also delivered a segment backstage where, you could buy these like cardboard houses for kids and they can draw and paint on them and set it up. It's kind of like a fort theme. They had one of those backstage. They stomped on it, broke it apart, and apparently that's what they're going to do to Tane and Paxton, the Valkyrie next week in a tag match. Ooh, scary. No, that backstage promo was big thumbs down for me. Main event time. Last man standing. Winner faced Ethan Page on October the 1st, where they moved to the CW network for the World Championship. Trick Williams, Pete Dunne, great brawl. They brawled once that bell rang. They exchanged uppercuts, forearms. Trick Williams chopped the holy hell of Pete Dunne outside the ring by a barricade. At one point during the match, Pete Dunne stomped on Trick's hands, also used a chair, smashed that chair right in Trick's face. Trick got up at the count of 8, bit her in. Trick got up at 9. Trick hit the trick shot, which is the running knee. Pete Dunne got up at 9. Trick hit the Harlem spin kick, knocking the chair into Pete Dunne's face. They fought outside. Pete Dunne shoved Trick Williams to the steel steps. Hit a drive-by kick on the steps. Trick got up at 8. Trick caught Pete Dunne coming with a massive uppercut. Hit the bookend. Picked him up, delivered another bookend. Pete Dunne got up out of that. They were fighting outside. Pete Dunne, like the part of the announce table where it says the show logo on it. He placed that by a barricade, then powerbomb Trick through that. That was awesome. They ended up fighting amongst the crowd. They got up on this platform. Pete Dunne hit a Russian leg sweep, sending both him and Trick for 2 tables set up below. Suddenly, Ethan Page runs out. Referee's counting both guys out. And he's telling Pete, get up, because I don't want to fight Trick. Trick gets up, wins the match by the count of 10, so you win of the last man standing, Trick Williams. Then Ethan Page runs to hit him with the belt. Trick Williams back body drops him over his stall through the announce table. There you have it, folks. NXT was very good this week. The only thing I didn't like was the fast match between Ridge Holland and Ducati, and the awful match with Julia and Chelsea Green. Julia deserved a better performance than Chelsea Green. And damn you, Rosemary and Winnie Chu for ruining that great match between Jordan Grace and Soruka for the Knockouts Championship. Next week, we got the Valkyrie and Tane and Paxi versus Winnie Chu and Rosemary. We got Javon Evans, and Cedric Alexander versus Tavon Heights and Bones of No Dakota Catch Crew in a tag match. We got Eddie Thorpe versus Asante Diaz-Adonis. This finally came about when a game backstage tonight. They had a segment where Theodorus is flirting with those same 3 Wyndham. Now there's 2 other Wyndham involved. And they all flirt with 84, so he got jealous over that. That led to the singles match next week. Also, some segments happened. Wesley showed up and explained why the Rascals couldn't make the show. Apparently, he attacked Trey Miguel at a live event somewheres, so that's why they couldn't have the match. So he challenges West next week to a street fight. Will West show up to accept it? That's the question. Also, Hank and Tank was talking to Mr. Stone and Brittany. They're the Rockstar's assistants. They demand a match against the OC, and they want to fight. So, no disqualification or something stipulation. And Stone and Brittany's like, we'll go see what we can, make happen. The Rock's daughter's in her office telling Julia that she won her debut match. So, when they go to the CW station on October 1st and October the 8th, there's a 2-week spectacular event they're having, that she wants the first show in October to be massive. So Ethan Page versus Trick Williams for the World Championship, she announced. Also, she announces Julia versus Roxanne for the NXT Women's Championship. Roxanne showed up, not happy that this newcomer just shows up, wins 1 match, and faces her for the title. She said, I'm just going to show you, it's basically a flash to the pan. I'm going to beat your ass and keep my title. Then Julia told her that she'll become champion. The Rockstar also announced that also during October 1st on the NXT episode, The Miz from Monday Night Raw is going to be there. CM Punk will show up next week to announce something because he's going to be there also on October the 1st. And from SmackDown the following week is Randy Orton because they're in his hometown. And also announced his TV segment, The Miz, that's why he's there. But apparently somebody for TNA is going to be there as well. I don't know who it's going to be. There you have it, folks. Check out NXT if you haven't seen it yet, because, man, they put on some really good matches this week. There you have it. Stay safe, everybody. Too sweet. Bye.